So as many of you guys have seen, last night, Playboi Carti did drop two brand new songs out of nowhere, right? Yesterday was just a random Wednesday in the middle of May. This dude Carti comes back, drops two new songs, has a response for Kanye West of his song he dropped with NBA Youngboy. We received the first ever 004K Trey song to ever drop. Carti debuted this whole new crazy, deep, evil type of voice out of nowhere. Randomly, nobody expected waking up yesterday. Are we getting new Carti music tonight? We got two new songs. A lot of people are thinking, is Carti back with a single run? Is he going on a feature run? Is he dropping possibly his upcoming album, BabyBoi, before his tour, which does start Saturday? So let's get into it. So to start off the video, we'll go in chronological order, right? Because randomly yesterday, I say around this time, around like noonish on the West Coast, Carti pops out, drops this, a live Ye x NBA Youngboy Yeezy Season 10 song out of nowhere. Everybody was like, yo, this is actually not that bad of a Ye verse. He's not rage baiting. He's not doing some crazy left field out of pocket bar. NBA Youngboy went stupid. Swamp Izzo's on the song. He sampled a live from Carti's album. Everybody was like, yo, how did this come about? Why did this come about? How did this collaboration between Ye, Youngboy, and Swamp Izzo just go down randomly on a Wednesday, right? So everybody was like, cool, new Ye song, we'll take it, right? Then we come to find out that was actually Playboi Carti's song. Carti posted a response song on the Opium Spam account. Everybody was like, what the hell is going down? Did Carti just drop a brand new song, his first ever single following the album, randomly on a Wednesday, right? He said, this my song, lil bruh, at Ye. He called Ye his lil bruh. Debuted the first ever 004K Trey song. NBA Youngboy x Playboi Carti, first time we ever seen this duo since they've been teasing for the past couple of years, right? 004K Trey has always kind of been this thing floating around. They've always been teasing at it, hinting at it, and finally heard what this duo sounds like, and they went crazy, right? More so Youngboy. Youngboy went crazy. It's basically, not even basically, it is the same verse as the Ye song right here. And on this song right here, Carti debuted this whole new evil, demonic, deep type of voice. Like, this is like the all red voice, but I'd say even deeper. Pause. But y'all know what I'm saying, right? This is the first time we've ever heard this voice from Carti. This dude sounded like an evil villain. This all happened in the span of like 2 hours. Everybody's going crazy. Carti called Ye lil bro, and I feel like everybody was just so confused. One, how did Ye get a hold of this song, right? Because when I seen Carti say, this my song, lil bruh, I was like, in my opinion, it more so sounds like a Ye beat. It kind of gives off that like fried. Youngboy kind of came into the song with the carnival type of flow. He came in talking about this, that, new season 10. I was like, yo, this definitely probably maybe went down within like a Vulture's session. Maybe Ye gifted Carti this song. Come to find out, Carti was not capping. This was actually Carti's song because Carti's producers came out and said, yo, we produced this. This song was prod via Lucien and Wake Up Filthy. So Ye actually did steal this song from Carti. Now, how he got it, I have no clue. And obviously after this song came out, we found out that Ye simply just put a cover over like maybe 4 or 5 bars of his voice over some of NBA Youngboy's bars. Everybody was just like, what the hell went down in the past 3 hours? New Carti, NBA Youngboy, new Ye x NBA Youngboy, Swamp Izzo's on it, alive, this, that, and that, right? So that all went down in the span of 2 hours. And then later throughout the day, I'd say around like 6:30, 6:40-ish, I start up my stream. Not even 5 minutes into the stream, everybody's just flooding. New song, new song, new song. And I'm like, bro, y'all are trolling. There's no new Carti song. They're like, check, on God, on God, on God. I go to check. I see another song from Carti. What is going on? This one's easy, some more. This one is hard. Also, we did find out that Carti did produce this beat via Wake Up Filthy. Filthy said this is prod via, I think Lucien said as well. He said some more prod me, Carti, KP. And I feel like the reason for this song to drop, everybody was like, yo, Ye just rage baited him into dropping a whole new song. Carti was basically kind of popping it, doing this type of victory lap, talking about this easy, 30 for 30, I set the tone, they don't want to drop, something like that, right? So yesterday, we just got randomly 2 new Carti songs out the blue. I don't think anybody, not a soul, expected this to go down. In my opinion, I don't even think Carti was thinking yo, I'm gonna drop some music today. I don't think so. I think Ye posted this, Carti was like, what the hell? Let me lil bruh him. Let me drop my own version with NBA Youngboy, and let me pop it on another song right here. Obviously, both of these went crazy. Out of the two, my favorite is this one right here, the Some More song. This one's just great, but I do like this beat. This beat is crazy, and we need more Carti beats like this 1000%. Everybody was like, yo, we need BabyBoi to sound like this. We need more experimental songs on BabyBoi, more Opium Baby, more Pop Out, more crazy left field insane beats, right? And I completely agree. And before we dive into that whole BabyBoi, when can we see it drop conversation, this was Ye's reaction to Carti's like response song.
What is this post?
He said,
what is this post?
He said, what is this post? Opium?
Yeah, he's like, wow. But, bro,
he said, what is this post? Opium? Wow. That came from Digital Nas's stream right there. So that was Ye's reaction to Carti dropping 2 whole songs randomly on a Wednesday, right? And I feel like when Carti popped up out of the blue, everybody kind of got that nostalgia from the 2023 single/feature run, right? Everybody was like, what the hell? 2 new songs? Are we back in 2023? Are we back in like early 2024 when he was dropping HBA and Backrooms and, you know, You're the Moon and that crazy run? It felt like that yesterday. That energy everybody got completely felt like that. I hope Carti does go on a singles run. And everybody was like, yo, if Carti randomly popped out on a Wednesday, do you think he could drop his upcoming album BabyBoi, you know, this Friday? Do you think that could be a possibility? Now, in my opinion, I don't think so. Also, I believe Wake Up Filthy said it on here talking about BabyBoi. Right here, Filthy says BabyBoi, right? So everybody was like, oh my God, is BabyBoi dropping Friday? My opinion, no, I don't think so. I think he simply just dropped these 2 songs, like I said, in response to Ye, kind of like popping it, doing his whole thing. Now, I'm not gonna lie, this song from Carti wasn't really too impressed. It was cool that Deep Voice was insane, but this one really didn't move me. Youngboy went crazy. Youngboy went stupid, and this also goes into the conversation. Do we want 004K trade now? Because I'm not gonna lie, I said you can keep it, we don't want it, until I heard a song from the 2. They went crazy, more so Youngboy. Now, do I still want a whole collab tape between the 2? I don't know about a collab tape, but I would definitely take a small little EP, maybe like 5 to 8 songs would be pretty sick. Now, do we realistically think a 5 to 8 song EP is going down from Carti and Youngboy? No, but I'm not gonna lie, I will eat my words. Youngboy went stupid. Same thing with Kendrick. That was like an unexpected duo we didn't know we need, but we need more of it, right? When we seen Kendrick was on the track list for IM Music, everybody was like, Kendrick, Carti, what are we doing here, right? Come to find out, Kendrick really went 3 for 3 on the album, got the #1 song on the album, and good credit. That's my favorite in my opinion. Kendrick, that feature is disgusting. That feature from Kendrick is crazy. Youngboy did his thing. Definitely would like to see more Carti x NBA Youngboy songs, right? So then now that goes into, do we see BabyBoi dropping soon? Like I said, me in my opinion, no. I feel like, one, there's just simply no need for it to drop. Why would Carti just drop BabyBoi on Friday? And some people were saying, yo, it does make sense for it to drop because the Weekends tour actually does start up on Saturday, May 24th, and today's the 22nd. So in 2 days, the tour really starts, right? Because we seen the first show all the way back in Arizona on May 9th, something like that. And then they had like a 2-3 week gap, boom, boom, boom. But the tour really starts on Saturday. They go 24th, 25th, 30. Y'all know how it goes, like 4 shows within a week, right? This is when it really kicks off. So it would make sense if he were to drop his album, he randomly became active. It would make sense for him to drop this Friday, aka tonight. Now, do we think BabyBoi is randomly dropping tonight, Thursday night, randomly with like a not even 24-hour notice? Now, we seen what Carti did. Let me see the insights on the Instagram right here. Obviously, if Carti were to drop a surprise album, it would go stupid, right? And if anything were to be a surprise album, it would be BabyBoi in my opinion. How much views is that? 6.2, 10 M's. Holy, how much is this Ye one at? 17 M's. Yeah, they're going stupid. So we all know Carti could just drop, yo, link in bio, my new album's out. It would make sense, right? But in regards to what we seen from the first show of the tour, this dude's not even performing songs from the album. Why are we gonna drop a whole new project and Carti's gonna go play Magnolia, Sky, and Fell in Love off Dial It? It just makes no sense in my opinion. It would be dope to feed the fans, and I definitely take it, right? I'm not saying drop no music, But if we realistically look at it, it just doesn't make any sense whatsoever. So I think we can put all the BabyBoi Friday surprise release claims to rest. I personally don't think it's happening whatsoever. I'm gonna say 100% it's not happening. No delusion is running through me for this theory, right? But that's kind of everything that went down in like the past 24 hours. I did not wake up yesterday thinking there's gonna be a new Carti Youngboy song alongside another solo Carti song. Insane night last night, randomly out the blue, we start stream. This dude drops a whole new song. NBA Youngboy Carti on a sick beat. We need more beats like this, 1000% for BabyBoi. It doesn't even have to be long. All it really gotta be about 10 to 12 songs, just psyched, bro. Experimental, pop out, alive like this. What else we want? More Opium Baby type beats. I would like to see another like Wheezy, Rich Kid sample type beat, but just something super dope out the box from Carti. That's really what I want for this BabyBoi album. We'll see within 2025 when it drops. Also, do y'all think we're getting another singles run? I hope, because that singles run back, last year was just too iconic. Every day you're at the edge of your seat like, is this dude about to drop another one? He drops. Is he about to drop another one? He drops. Feature, feature, feature. Let's see. Maybe he might just go ghost with this tour. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking he's just going to go do the tour, just chill, probably be active on the Opium account. But we'll see, right? Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. If you guys like this video, like, comment, share, and subscribe. This is MONEYMAY, is it? And I'm out. Thank you guys.